Hello there. My name's Annie, and I am going to read your tarot cards today. Today, we're going to see what you need to know right now. It's going to be what I need to know. All right. I'm going to get some clarifiers. Can I get a clarifier for the Hermit, please? This is the Dark Heart Tarot. A clarifier for the Five of Blades, please. Clarifier for the Six of Cups, please. Oh, okay. And should we get one more clarifier for the Queen of Blades? Let's see. Okay, yes indeed. All right. Let me do a little bit of rearranging. This is my little salt lamp here. I felt like I needed some of the energy today, so there it is. And it is dark, and that's okay. All right. So let's begin over here with the Hermit. I think it's also quite interesting how this land, right? The Hermit is specifically pointing in this way, and this is the light, you know, that is traditionally in the Hermit card. We'll show it to you kind of up close. But the Hermit card, and clarified by the Lovers here, I mean, first of all, I want to say these are both major arcana cards, so, you know, I think this is kind of indicative of the larger kind of energy. When I see the Lovers here and this kind of partnership, I think the Hermit here, it's talking about, you know, maybe we've been on our own for a while, right? Seeking the truth, some inner guidance, and sorry, I think a card is flipped over. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna take this as well because it was flipped over in there, and it's the Fool card. Wow. Okay, so I think this is what's kind of going on with the Fool card kind of jumping out at me like that. You know, I think, again, it's kind of indicative of, you know, this journey. The Fool card, right, it's the first card in all of tarot. We're about to begin this new kind of journey, and you know, I think we spent a lot of time on our own, a lot of time, you know, kind of soul seeking, trying to understand who we are, right? Foolishly kind of like living about life, you know, exploring, living, and experiencing things. And, you know, the Hermit talks about being alone and, you know, kind of going within. And I think what's kind of upcoming is there's going to be this kind of lover, this like kind of partnership, right? Where we are not alone anymore and we're dealing with someone else, and we have to think about all the kind of intricacies that go with having like a partnership. If I move on to the Five of Blades, with the Six of Blades to kind of clarify, which is really this kind of interesting, right? These are next to each other, these kind of energies. You know, I think if I look at this Five of Blades here, I mean, first of all of these swords are down, right? But she's holding this one sword. And it's also quite interesting, she's looking down here too. So I think, you know, you've probably, again, been on this journey, right? And you've got all of these mental things, you've carried them with you. But we are, I think, breaking off and, you know, kind of breaking through the little traps that this has kind of had, right? We are breaking through all of that. It's like she's floating above this kind of energy. She's been working through these. It's almost, to me, right, like there's six, like we've maybe had these six kind of things on our mind, whatever it may be, experiences, you know, traumas, just kind of life experiences, and we're kind of slowly understanding, you know, where these are coming from, and we're picking up each of these blades, right, and we're working through and we're processing them. I think it's quite interesting, again, there's two people here and then there's one here, right? And perhaps this is talking about, you know, our things that have had to deal with other people. But we are now transcending that, and we're breaking through these blades, and we're, rather than them being kind of like keeping us in like a prison, we are escaping, and we're using those swords to power through our next kind of journey. The Six of Cups here, clarified by the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, the Six of Cups, it talks about you're getting like a lot of fulfillment. You know, all of these cups are beautifully full in every which way, and they're not just full, but they're overflowing, and they're connected and super in tune and super awakened, right? These eyes. Looking here at the Page of Cups, to clarify, you know, I think our emotions, we're really feeling good, we're feeling fulfilled, satisfied, and deservedly so. You know, I think you've been putting in a lot of work, perhaps, you know, here on your own, you know, with this journey too, kind of thinking through all of these kind of mental traps and barriers. And now, how magical, right? That page, right? We are elevating, we're transcending, we're getting fulfillment, and we're feeling really good about it too. The Nine of Pentacles here too, I mean, it just speaks about, you know, getting everything you kind of want on this like earthly realm, right? She's flowing, she's in tune, she's got abundance. I mean, the both of these here, it's quite beautiful in every kind of way. On the earthly realm, and emotionally, which is so beautiful, and I believe so deservingly so. This is the energy that you deserve, and you absolutely are going to have a wonderful time. Over here we have the Queen of Blades and the Knight of Blades to clarify it. You know, there's a lot of this kind of wand, or not wands. Actually, there's 0 wands, but blades kind of energy. And, you know, I think we've been doing a lot of thinking, and we are quite sharp, right? And we know what we want, and we are going to go after exactly what we want. You know, the Queen of Blades, she is elevated, she's elegant, she is so sharp, and her wit is, you know, unmatchable, and she's so beautiful. And, you know, it's quite interesting. All these other things are kind of looking towards here, right? I think, which is, you know, what the beginning of the journey is. And now this is the kind of royal energy we are embodying. Not only are we a queen shit, but we've got this kind of Knight of Blades too. And the Knight of Blades, to me, to clarify the Queen of Blades here, things are coming in. And all the things that you've been wanting, they're on their way in. It's coming in quick. And you've got a mastery of all of this. You know how to handle and direct your thoughts to achieve exactly what you need. You've been doing a lot of this work, a lot of the inner work here, a lot of introspection, and, you know, that's showing, it's paying off, right? We are breaking through, we've got clarity, and we know what we want, and we're well on our way to getting all of that. We're getting it. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm so excited for you. I'm not gonna lie, I think part of this was for me too. So I'm excited about what's to come for both of us. We've had a long journey. And don't get me wrong, the journey never ends, but we deserve exactly what's about to come here. Now, I want to finish it with the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. I just want to see what we got here, and I think it's quite fitting, right? We've got this crown here, we've got the Queen, right? This is the energy that you are embodying from now on, and what a progression from the Fool, right, to the Queen of Energy, getting everything emotionally and on this earthly planet fulfilled. Wonderful. All right, let's see what we got for you. All right, what kind of message? All right, let's see. Wow. Lavender. Surround yourself with love. I think this is exactly what's going to come in too, you know? This is kind of the best. Those days where you just get to chill with your friends, have some like deep conversations. You've got some snacks available. You've got an animal perhaps lounging around. Everybody just looks super comfy and cozy and on their own, and they're surrounded by love, you know? The love that you have with friendships, it goes deeper than some relationships with a significant other. You know, friendships, they've been with you through many things. And they're all so beautiful. Your friendships show you so much about life, love, joy, peace. I have to say, I'm in love with so many of my friends, and they fill me with love, and they're truly some of the most important people. And they bring me so much good, positive, loving energy. And that is what we need more of. That's what we need to realize is around us. And it is. Again, I think this next chapter, it's a lot about emotional and physical fulfillment. I believe there's a spiritual aspect to it as well, you know, with our minds. Love is not necessarily a logical thing, as much as we may try to put some sense into it and some logic into it. But it's a wonderful feeling, and it can come from anywhere, right? I have a friend who I met in January of this year, and it's only October now, so we've only known each other roughly 10 months, probably less than that. But there is this deep kinship and this deep sense of love and belonging, and that, I have to say, I haven't quite felt that with a significant other. Not to go too personal, but those are the kind of friendships and the kind of love that we need, and I feel so emotionally fulfilled with that kind of connection, and I feel good every time. We don't have all the answers for each other, but what we do have is love and appreciation, and that's enough, and that's beautiful. And I think that's definitely coming. More of that. More of that. Thank you for spending this divine time with me. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that I'll see you here again soon. Thanks.